What's good, guys? FlyingTunes here, and Optum Tairic here, bringing back the podcast that were originally for the Naga live
boys are back in town. Boys are back in town.
Let's hope YouTube doesn't copyright us for that.
Nah, it's a cover. It's a cover. We're good.
We're safe, YouTube, please. But yes, we're back after Naga and all the podcasts we did there. We're bringing them back, bringing them here, and it's called Coffee Talk because we freaking love coffee.
Yep, coffee.
Coffee's great.
We like talking. Put two and two together. You got or one and one because it's.
You got talk coffee.
Either way, you put them together. You got you got talking coffee.
You got talking coffee. Coffee that whispers evil things during the night.
No, you see, we take a sip of coffee, and it gives us a little message, and then we relay that message to you guys through a podcast.
True.
So that's the entire goal. We are the medium of coffee, because we are
the coffee whisperers.
We obviously can't, you can't hear coffee talk to you. It's inanimate unless it comes through a human being. So we are
Which only makes sense.
We are those human beings.
So. We are those people. So there you go. Can you imagine if we took a sip of coffee after every word?
I would have heart problems.
That would be painful.
Heart problems for sure.
You'd have heart problems.
Yeah, that's a lot of caffeine going in at once. But
drink that everyone when I wake up.
Basically, what we're gonna be doing here is we're just gonna be hanging out. Maybe an occasional special guest or whatever. Just kind of
guests.
Guests.
We know other people of the internet.
Well, I mean, they don't actually exist, but we like to believe they do. But yeah, we're just gonna hang out, talk, do what we used to do on the Naga podcast, except better, because this is our podcast. This is ours. This is me and FlyingTunes podcast, and no one can take that from us. Can someone clap for me, please, so I can? Good words. They were good words. Good words.
Are you running for president?
Make podcasts great again. All right, so Pokemon Go, that's a pretty big deal. Like right now, it's.
I don't know. I've never heard of it. What is it?
Okay, so if you don't know what Pokemon Go is, no, I'm just kidding. I know you know about it. Don't do this to me.
I don't. I've been playing Digimon Go.
Digimon Go. I've been playing. Oh my gosh. So I know you've done a couple of vlogs, and I might do a couple of vlogs as well. But I got a couple of cool stories for Pokemon Go, which I've already kind of told you some of them.
Yeah.
He's upset because I caught a Snorlax at my house. I didn't have to go far.
In his house.
Front yard.
Oh, sorry. Do you know what I freaking get around my house? Weedles, pigeons. Sometimes it gets exciting. I see a Rattata, but it goes absolutely crazy because I see a Caterpillar.
Wow, a Rattata.
No, for my boys.
You know what was funny? And I swear I mean this. I didn't mean this in any slanderous way whenever I said this. I was playing Pokemon Go with my friends, and I see a Rattata. I was like, oh my gosh, really another retarded? I didn't mean to say it. It slipped out. I meant to say this is retarded.
Yeah,
which, by the way, retarded is not slang for someone with Down syndrome. It's a band term that means slow. So for people who didn't know that, and for those of you who think I was making fun of people with Down syndrome, I wasn't. So get right.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
No, see, because Rattatas are slow.
Disgusting.
And CP. And CP climbing, they are slow. And I'm just covering myself up so YouTube doesn't hate me. But anyway.
If we look at actual Pokemon stats, let's have a look at its base speed stat normally. See if it is really that slow.
Combat power, it's slow. Speed, it's fast. Don't try to make me seem like a bad person. Anyway. So, yeah, and downtown where I live, Corpus Christi, it's a pretty big city. It's got a lot of landmarks. There are some famous people have come and go as and lived here. I heard I think this is just a rumor, but I heard Will Ferrell is going to buy a house down here on Ocean Drive, which is one of the rich people roads that you can drive on, and you see all the big old mansions, and some of them look like freaking castles. It's ridiculous. Right. But yeah, and well, downtown Corpus Christi by the water, there are a lot of benches with famous people's names on them. And then there's the Selena Memorial, which is a big, it's got a gym and a Pokestop there. But basically, when you go downtown at the very edge where the water is, you can it's literally almost every bench has a plate on it, which is a name of somebody, and you can walk every 2 feet and find a Pokestop with a lure on it. So you can imagine that it was like crazy, especially since there was around 3,000 people also playing Pokemon Go. Every person downtown that I saw were either playing Pokemon Go or skating and playing Pokemon Go. So it was literally just Pokemon Go everywhere. And I was like, there's so many people out of the house. And it was like 1 in the morning.
World.
It was 1 in the morning whenever we were there.
Jesus.
So imagine what it's like during the day, and then also like right before it becomes around 12 o'clock. There's insane amount of people going and playing Pokemon Go, but we kept me and my friends, we kept stopping every 3 minutes because we'd find a really good Pokemon. I caught a Jinx while I was out there. I caught 3 Vaporeons with the 700 CP. One guy, actually a couple of guys, caught a Vaporeon with over 1,000 CP.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
they said
God.
that they used up almost every single Pokeball to catch him.
I need to move. This is not fair.
So I wouldn't be surprised if I went tomorrow and saw freaking Zapdos or something. I don't know, because I literally found a Snorlax in my front yard, and that's considered to be a mythical Pokemon. So,
have you seen that someone's caught Mew?
No fucking way.
Yeah. It's trending on Facebook. It was like a couple days ago.
Is it photoshopped?
No, it's real.
Well, I'm gonna uninstall the game. Nah, but
CP. This is caught in the wild. CP 2,762.
Holy crap! Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, that makes me literally want to quit playing Pokemon Go.
I mean, I saw it. I was like, what?
Wait, joke's on him. How are you gonna get more candy to upgrade it?
I don't think you have to upgrade it. You don't need to. It's done.
You're right.
It's finished.
You're right. Well, think about it. What about whenever Pokemon? Because think about it. And at least within the next year, people's Pokemon CP are gonna average around 6,000. Unless they put a cap on the amount of CP you can have. So, I don't know. In the long run, I think legendaries are just bragging rights. Which, by the way, they are definitely bragging rights. But as in battle wise, I don't think they're a very wise choice to have. So.
Not in the long run, no. Now it's on high legendary. That fucking.
Yeah, right now it's okay. Right now you're like Pokemon Go god. So.
Everyone just bowing down before you. I'm sorry. Please don't take my gym.
Don't take my gym. Literally, he could go take any gym he wants.
Yeah.
And then
no one will be able to take it off him.
What team was he on?
I don't know. I didn't see.
I swear if he's on Valor.
Oh, I hope he's on Valor.
I hope he's not.
I hope he's on Valor.
Watch, he's gonna be on Instinct. The only person on Instinct that's gonna be able to take gyms.
That'd be so funny.
Oh my gosh. So, you know what? I think it doesn't matter. I feel like there's gonna be some segregation going on now.
Really?
All the team. Not really, but I feel like, what if it turns into back whenever the coloreds and the whites were a thing? It's like there's gonna be a Valor bathroom, a Mystic bathroom, and then Instinct. There's gonna be signs saying, "Sorry, you're gonna have to go outside."
Yeah, dig a hole in the ground.
Dig a hole. Go dig a hole.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Can you actually imagine Valor only? God.
Valor only, Mystic only, both of those have kind of equally nice bathrooms. One, it's just the difference between one plays nature sounds, the other one doesn't have speakers. And then they tell Mystic has to go dig a hole.
Mystic have to go dig a hole now. Instinct, they've got the bathroom. Mystic have to go dig a hole.
No. Mystic, like I said, we own a lot of the gyms here in Corpus Christi, Mystic. So I don't think that it's fair to just cast them out yet. Because now, if Valor just literally takes over every single gym, if 90% of the world's gyms were taken over by Valor, I would understand that joke. But I think right now it's pretty 50-50 with Valor and Mystic. It's just Valor probably has more people, but Mystic has a lot of more dedicated people, I think. And that's why we're even right now. Because, and then Instinct is just, well, go. Go away.
Well, you will be happy to hear that Team Mystic is the biggest team.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
How? Like, you see all the memes everywhere already saying Team Valor is the biggest team.
No, this is an article that was published yesterday. Team Mystic are the biggest.
Do they own the most gems?
I don't know. It doesn't say. I guess that's quite difficult to say because it changes quite a lot.
I honestly think the placement of the 3 people on the team, like the 3 teams, the placement has a lot to do with it. Because if someone's in the middle, then you feel more inclined to click the middle for some reason. I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. But like when 2 people are on the side and you see one person dead center, they seem like the more important person.
I don't know. I think it's if you notice, like I think it's got a lot to do with video games because normally it is red team and blue team, isn't it? There's never like a yellow team.
Yeah, you're right.
And blue's meant to be more like thinking, like you think things through, and red is meant to be, oh, you just go for it, you just go straight for it.
Also, I think Articuno is more like aesthetically pleasing as a Pokemon, in my opinion. Because you look at Moltres and it's got that egghead, and I wouldn't like to have Moltres as a Pokemon. Zapdos is cool, but
I don't know. Zapdos always just sort of makes me feel sorry for it. It just looks like it's always wanting pity and it's just upset.
And also, it looks like it could also be a Yu-Gi-Oh character too. So that always made me a little upset. Whereas Articuno is like it fits Pokemon in my opinion. It just fits it. So it doesn't have it looks like a bird that could breathe ice.
Yeah. Well, that would help. That would help, seeing that is a ice Pokemon.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's just kind of how I thought about it. And I didn't think that. I've always heard like the Team Valor, like everybody's voting for that one, and I hear an article posting Mystic is the biggest team. That made me happy. All we need to do is take over gyms. We're doing good here.
I'm sad about it. I'm sad. I'm gonna have to start recruiting everyone to Team Valor. Let's go Team Valor. Big up Team Valor, boys. Big them up.
No, my friend was. I didn't ask my friend to join Team Mystic. We were sitting in the car playing Pokemon Go, and he just turned level 5. And my friend Cody and my friend Dakota were like, "Join Team Valor. Do it, dude. Do it, dude." He's like, "I don't wanna." He picked Team Mystic right in front of him. He even showed them the phone. He's like, "Screw you guys."
Ooh.
So, and I was like, "Dude, look, me and you are on the same team." He's like, "Sick, man."
All that
it was funny because later that day he caught a 500 CP Pikachu.
Yeah.
And he caught 2 more, and he's been powering that one up. So I'm pretty sure that Pikachu's probably around 1,000 CP.
Jesus.
And none of my friends who are on Team Valor have a single Pokemon that's at 1,000 CP.
I don't have one.
I'm getting close. I have one that's 800.
Yeah, no, I've got ones that are close, but I don't actually have one that is at that. So
we could literally talk about Pokemon Go this entire podcast.
We could, but I feel like we probably shouldn't.
No, I don't think we should. I don't think we should either, because then everybody's talking about it. So let's switch it up a little bit.
Okay.
So the other day, it was either 2 days ago or 3 days ago, something like that. I was on Tunes' channel, and I looked at the audio reaction that I had made for him, and I was looking at it. I was like, that Twitch effect is a little weak. I need to tweak it. So I also typed it in the comment section, because I was like, why the heck not? Maybe he'll read it, and then we'll talk on Skype or whatever.
We didn't talk on Skype.
No, we didn't. Anyway, so a guy, or 2 people actually, one of them I just ignored. I didn't mean to. I went back and saw it on my little, the little bell thing on YouTube, where it gives you the notifications. I didn't read that one on accident. And then the second one I responded to, because he was like, "Can I use this song in my videos?" And I was like, I don't know why he's asking me. So I just replied, I was like, sure, it's copyright free, just give credit. I didn't know that he thought I was the creator of the song.
Oh my god.
Because it's weird because the artist's name and my name don't go hand in hand at all.
Not even close.
They're two totally different names. So it threw me off whenever he was like, "Okay, thank you. I know that it's copyright free. I just needed permission from the creator." I was like, "Whoa, dude. I'm not the creator. I'm not the creator of this song. I just made the pretty thing that you watch whenever you're listening to it on his channel." It's like, "Oh, so which part of the song did you make?" I was like, "I didn't make any of the song."
Oh my god. It's actually like worrying the amount of people that comment, "Can I use this song?"
It says, and the rule of the channel is you have to give credit.
Yes.
It literally says non-copyrighted. I think it more falls into the line of royalty-free.
It even says in the description to use this song. Just give credit.
He literally puts like a copy and paste section, so you don't have to do it yourself.
It's like if people just press expand on the description, you can see it. It pains me.
People are lazy.
Yeah. I now just refuse to reply to any comment if someone says, "Can I use this song?"
I think that I should stop because I sometimes I reply to them for you.
I've just given up. Oh,
I think I should just stop.
And another one is like some of the songs on here, like they're copyrighted, but I don't promote them as non-copyrighted. So like one of them is like a 7 Years remix. Someone submitted it and I liked it. I was like, you know what, I'll deal with the match third party because I like it. And I say, I don't put non-copyrighted anywhere, and I say in the description, this is copyrighted, you cannot use it in your video. And then I put it in the comments as well, and it's a top comment. And people still to this day, "I got copyrighted. Why did you say it's non-copyrighted?" Where have I said that it's non-copyrighted?
Okay, see, Tunes, he promotes non-copyrighted music, but if there's something that he likes that he puts on his channel that is copyrighted, he can do as he wants. So I don't know why people would. I'm sure there are also people who complain that you put a copyrighted song on your channel, right?
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous when people do that because it's not like that's your channel. You didn't put any work into that channel. So I mean, if he wants to put something that he likes up on it, he should be able to do that. I just got a text message. Okay, ignore it. Okay. So I think it's ridiculous. And they didn't even read.
No.
See, that's how like lazy some people are. They didn't even read it. They didn't even look at the description. They just thought, "Oh, I'm just gonna use it." And then they ask on the non-copyrighted songs, "Can I use this in my video?"
Like when I do reply, I say anything that's non-copyrighted you can use. You just have to give credit, and it will explicitly say if it's non-copyrighted, and then they'll go on to a copyrighted one and say, "I got copyrighted for this." I was like, "Oh, you're beyond hope.
Kidding.
You are beyond hope."
No kidding. You got copyright strike. It says it doesn't say non-copyrighted.
It's just like
it's
come
painful.
On.
It's painful.
I'm like, do you just not have a brain cell or something?
Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous. Ugh.
They tried, I guess. They tried.
They try. So, you've taken a recent interest in CS:GO.
I have. Besides it killing my PC, I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has been, for some reason, when he's played CS:GO, something has gone wrong. So I think before you play CS:GO again, just make sure all your wires are up to date and stuff.
Well, what happened last time is, I don't know, but the battery, like the power supply in my PC just completely burnt out.
Well, what wattage was it?
650.
What graphics card do you have?
Well, originally I had a 500 watt power supply in my PC, and then the PC was having like a load of problems, so I took it in before, and he said, "Yeah, with all the stuff you need a 650." So he put a 650 in, and then when I started playing CS:GO, then it went and messed up. So then I took it in again. He said, "I don't know what's happened to the battery. It's just completely, he's like, it doesn't work with anything now."
Oh my goodness. Well, you got it fixed,
yeah.
Right? Yeah, like everything's good. That's good to hear. I don't know. Maybe you wanna risk trying it one more time. I thought it was fun. You know, I'm still editing that hide and seek video that we had going. It was a lot of fun.
It was so much fun.
I really hope that we can play CS:GO in the future because I want to play a competitive game with you and see how you do.
You mean you want me to win it?
No, I want you to win it.
I will win it. I'm amazing.
Okay, he will win it.
I'm a born natural.
So if people don't know, there's this thing called smurfing, or I just call it having 2 accounts, so you can play with people who are lower ranked. That's one of the only reasons why I bought a second account was because I was ranking up fairly fast with the people I was playing with, and it's not like they were boosting me. I was carrying my weight.
Yeah.
I was normally middle on the leaderboard, if not somewhere around the top. So it's not like I was being boosted. It's just I was playing with people I played well with. And I was ranking up very, very fast. And on top of that, if I weighed the pros and cons of having a Smurf account. 1, people are going to know you're a Smurf by the way you play compared to the way they play. They're going to know you're a Smurf if you get one-taps like crazy and they don't even know how to one-tap. They're going to know. So I was ready to be called out and reported whenever I bought that second account. But on the other hand, if I'm tired of playing with people who are super competitive and I want to play with my friends who are lower ranked, I can use that account. And I can keep that account at a certain rank so I can just, if I ever need it again, it's there. On top of that, if I get a competitive ban on CSGO, I have a second account I can go play on and still be able to play competitive. So
it makes sense.
Yeah.
It does make sense.
Now, they have recently done something about this, and that's you can't purchase CSGO for an account that's linked to the same email. It won't let you. They're trying to stop smurfing. Now, I was lucky enough to do this beforehand, so I'm good. But there are some people who can't do it, and I can see why they're doing it, and I don't blame them. So
I mean, if you really wanted to do it, you just come up with a new email address. I mean, it's not that difficult.
Exactly. So, but yeah, CS:GO. I don't know what it is about CS:GO. I think it's mainly because it's super skill based and there's no pay to win possible.
Yeah.
That alone is one of the biggest reasons why I love CS:GO is because it's skill based. If you suck at the game, you're gonna suck at the game. If you're good at the game, you're gonna do great. So it's not like oh, this guy sucks, but he just has really good weapons.
Yeah.
It's not like that at all. And if Valve ever makes it to where it's like that, CS:GO is gonna go to crap, and no one's gonna play it anymore. So not only that is the gameplay is super addictive.
It is very addictive. I haven't played it long, but I am hooked.
He's hurting inside. So, but yeah, it's a very fun game. I've been trying to get Tunes to play it for a long time.
Yeah, you have. You've always been saying, I'm like, nah. It's no COD.
I like Call of Duty.
It's no Call of Duty. It can't be that good. It's PC. Must suck.
But what do you have to say about CS:GO now?
It's good.
There you go.
I like it, and I feel bad for saying it. I feel like I'm betraying.
That's right. Join the crowd.
Dirty.
Join the crowd.
No.
Welcome to the dark side. Or more like I've enlightened you.
Yeah, you've shown me the way. You show me the way.
So, it's been a fun time. Other than whenever he would call, like we would just lose Tunes out of the call. And then it would say he was offline, and then for like 2 minutes, and then we see him come online again. We call him, hey, I'm on my phone right now. Something in my PC went wrong.
And I'll just be there with my head inside my PC like,
yeah. And you're like, oh man, look at all this dust. That's like 3 years worth of dust right there.
So tasty.
Oh my god. Oh man. Yeah, it's happened twice already, and I felt bad for him every time.
Both times you're like, there's something I could do. Send me a new PC. Send help.
Now, see, I'm surprised. My PC is so much older, and I don't have those kind of problems. The only problem I have is updating it. That's it. So, and by the way, that is a very big problem. I'm
Yeah.
not saying that like that's an extremely big problem. I need
Mostly
a
an
PC.
expensive problem.
I need an entire new PC if I'm gonna upgrade. So that's been a big problem for a couple of years now, actually. So, yeah, I have a problem with mine, but that's because my parents before I got into using the computer, it was kind of just sitting there.
Yeah.
So, once I got into using the computer and doing things that I do, I realized that, wow, this thing is so out of date. My dad's like, okay, we'll just buy new hardware for it. Little did we know, my motherboard is so old, it's not compatible with hardly any of the new hardware. It takes a type of RAM, because you know that RAM is universal,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
Our RAM isn't.
What?
The RAM we have, the slot is different, because they used to make RAM a bit differently. It was a little more towards the center, where the little crevice is.
Right.
So when I went to switch, because I was building a new PC. In fact, all it's missing is RAM and a couple of cables for the power supply. Which, by the way, when that's done, I'm switching immediately, because that alone is better than this PC right here. But so I literally go and like I try to put the RAM in, because the RAM at the time was all it needed. I accidentally ripped the cables. That's why I'm missing cables. But I went to go put in the RAM because that was all it needed. And I'm like, why isn't this fitting? And I looked at the crevice and I looked at the motherboard. And I was like, what the heck? It's not like the kind of RAM you can, because we have a really old an old motherboard. I think it's by Intel, and Intel doesn't make motherboards anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think that they ever did do them.
No, I think that they did at one point. It just didn't do well.
Right.
So if it's not made by Intel, it's made by a brand that was very not smart.
Very, very stupid brand.
So yeah, but other than that, it gets what I need done. I can record surprisingly CS:GO in 60 FPS with a little bit of frame suffrage on my part, but not on you guys' part. But surprisingly, I can manage to play CS:GO and record in 60 FPS, which is crazy with the amount of power that I have in this computer as being so low. But yeah, I just need a new computer. That'll come soon enough.
I just need money.
Yeah.
That would solve a lot of problems.
I just need money.
I just need a small loan of $1 million. I don't think it's too much to ask.
Nope. I mean, if Donald Trump can get it from his daddy, I mean, I don't know.
That
why
just
we
reminds
couldn't
me
get
of,
it from
because he said that he got it from his daddy. Have you heard of the song from Psy, Got It From My Daddy?
Yeah.
Oh my god. It is.
I got it from my daddy.
It is just such a bad song. It's so like cringy and just disgusted.
It's so weird. It's so weird. I don't know.
I listened to it. I was like, what? Why is this? Why is this?
You got 2 billion views on one song, and now you're trash.
No, it was always trash. It was always trash. I don't. Why is that song? Why is it so popular?
I have no idea. It's just YouTube.
It's just.
Accept it. Accept
okay,
it. Get over
nice.
it.
Great.
Accept it. Get over it. That's how YouTube
it's just,
works.
Why is this thing popular? YouTube. It is just that's all you need to know.
Look, man, this guy is good. All right? Chill out and accept it. Enjoy the music. All right?
Love it.
Thank you for your views. Goodbye. Oh my goodness. I have one more topic, and I shared this with you the moment it happened, and I think you know what it is. It was I reached out to a guy on Twitter that I like his music. He's a singer-songwriter and a content creator on YouTube. He has a gaming channel. His name is Kib, He's the guy. If you've been on my channel recently, it's the intro, the fan art that I made for him. It's
Right.
that
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
I th- I th- I thought it was really cool because not many people do this. I know that you would, which I've always respected you for, talking to your subscribers. I've always, like, not many YouTubers do that once they get to around, I want to even say 5,000 subs,
Yeah.
they stop. So it's crazy, like, whenever I see YouTubers do that, I instantly have respect for them because it's difficult to do that too. So, but yeah, I made an intro for him, and he tweeted at me. He was like, "Yo, this is so sick! Download link." And I was like, I was so happy. I was like, it was like one of the coolest moments ever because I listen to his music, right? And normally, like, whenever you listen to somebody
Yeah.
and you watch them on YouTube, you don't
No.
expect to be able to ever talk to them just because of the way that, people get. But after, going on his Twitter and seeing, watching his tweets for a little bit, he communicates with his fans. So if somebody tweets at him, he normally likes
Yeah.
the tweet and responds. So I thought that was really cool. So I was like, you know what? This guy is pretty awesome. Besides, I already have some models that I've made in the past that would fit his channel nicely. Why not? So I offered him to, I offered a motion graphic to him. And I'm pretty sure he was thinking, oh, it's going to be one of those dubstep sync intros, because I
Yeah.
know he's gotten some of those before. And he instantly was like, he wanted to download link. So I don't know if he's going to be using it or not, but the fact that, I told him, because I put a note in there telling him that it's cool that you talk to your
Yeah.
fans and stuff like that. So I didn't want to, because I was going to put the download link in the description, but I didn't want just anyone being able to download it and see that note, because that's, like, not for them. So I told him, all right, I have to DM this to you, though. And he was like, all right, no problem. I was like, ooh, I slid into his DMs.
Sliding in.
So, he DMs me. He's like, yo, dude, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I was like, no problem, man. I appreciate your content, your music, and this and that. And he's like, this is like one of the coolest things. Thank you so much. I told him, sorry for it being in 720p. He's like, no problem, that's perfect. So it was really cool overall. It's just a cool experience. Now, you though, it's hard. It's even harder for you because he might have more subs, but you get more views than he does, and you're growing faster than he is. So it's even harder for you to keep up with your fans. And the fact that you talk to your fans is even more impressive because it's more difficult for you than it is for him. So I just thought it's like whenever I see people who are able to do that, I just think it's cool, and I instantly have some respect for them, which is another big reason why I don't mind making stuff for you as well, is because I know that you actually put an amount of effort into your channel and you talk to your fans, and like if I were just some random person who just randomly offered it to you, which I was at one point, to make you some stuff, you'd be down to at least see what I can do. So whenever I see people who are like that, I instantly feel obligated to do something in return because I know that they do so much for the people that watch their content.
It's pretty freaking awesome.
I just thought, it was a cool experience, and I get to feel that experience almost every day whenever you upload, because when you upload a new song, that I remember at one point I was just offering to make you, because I thought your channel was cool. I was just offering to make you a audio spectrum, and granted the first version was very generic, but after that, whenever I made the second version, which was the one before this new one, everybody loved it and it felt good, and every time you upload, it reminds me that there are people out there that take the time to actually communicate with others and not get all stuck up and snobby because they have a big channel. You know, it's just, I know that there are people who are like that. In fact, I know people who are like that. So it's very refreshing
I don't
to
see the
people
point
like that,
because you're there like that.
And
Really, you can't be anywhere without them. So what's the point in treating them like they're nothing?
Exactly. And not to mention, you're
Yeah.
just as every bit of human as the people who watch your content.
No.
You're no better than they are. The only difference between you and them is that you get some views on a video. And maybe in half the time, the people who watch them, they don't even make content. So the only difference between them is that you reach out to more people rather than they reach out to you to watch your content. It's a relationship that goes hand in hand. If they didn't watch your content, you wouldn't have a following to be snobby about, which you shouldn't be snobby about it, because if you didn't have them, you'd be making content for yourself. So yeah, I never understood why people got all stuck up about it. In fact, I know someone right now who's doing that. He actually got featured on Drama Alert not too long ago for a copyright strike by FouseyTube, yeah. And his channel got a little bit of a sub boost from that. I only talked to this guy once, and I didn't want to talk to him ever again.
What was he just like really up himself and thinking he's God's gift?
Oh yeah, he's very much like that. But one day, if people like that normally lose their channels, in case you haven't noticed. People like that don't last long. So yeah, it's just gonna. I don't wish for his channel to end in like a fiery
pit of despair.
But I don't wish that upon anyone. But that's probably where their channels are gonna go if they think that way. Because then their fans are gonna see it. Their fans are eventually gonna see that they're just they don't really care about you guys. They only care about what they get out of it. They don't care about they don't care about the people who watch. They just upload a video and ooh, views, money and popularity, sick.
Likes,
views, ooh. But yeah, I've always appreciated that about your channel. Like you were one of the first channels I saw that did that. So, I've always appreciated that. I couldn't bring up that story about Kib without bringing up your story as well, because your story is literally like aligned with his. So, it's cool. So if you are a content creator out there and you end up being some big channel, please, for the love of God, don't get stuck up, because that is like one of the worst things you can do. You're gonna lose friends. Like, I already know this guy has lost a lot of good friends because I'm friends with some of his quote-unquote good friends. So you're going to lose your friends. People aren't going to want to collab with you. You're probably going to lose popularity. Your fans are going to know it soon enough.
Pretty much.
And your channel's going to go to shit. So I think that, just if you get like a popular channel, just be grateful about it rather than say, oh yeah, I deserve this. I deserve this amount of, whatever. And don't sit there and just kind of like cast your viewers aside and never talk to them or anything. Have some kind of communication with them, because without them, you wouldn't have a popular channel. But I think that
it's pretty good.
Up this first podcast. I don't know about you. That was a pretty good one. That was a lot of fun. I'm so glad we're doing this. This is like one of the things that we're good at, is podcasts. Just sitting here and talking. Like, honestly, whenever I get in a call with Tunes,
I mean, this one's approaching on an hour.
At least an hour. Yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed. This is like the first one since the Naga podcast ended. Which, by the way, that was like our first podcast. So. Or the first one. That's
was
not
our first
his
podcast
first podcast
together.
It was my first podcast.
It was a magical moment.
And together.
Where two become one.
It was a lot of fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed the Coffee Talk podcast. It was a lot of fun. We plan to do more of these. I don't know how often. You want to say like once a week, maybe twice a
Yeah,
week? Who knows?
at least once a week.
At least once a week. It might happen a bit more in the beginning because these are fun.
Yes.
But as more, as we come up with more topics to talk about, we'll save them for whenever we do these, and we'll have ourselves a time. Anyway, thank you guys for coming out. We love you all. With that,
See you later, guys.